On the banks of the Mississippi. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. The 49ers return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
To the ground with the back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The play-action fake. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Brown will throw it, trying to get to it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got great speed. Oh, he left him grabbing. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So LSU's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Wide out in motion. Now the play fake. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy with it.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and gone.
With the catch, it's Austin. Makes the catch and knocked down. Now on second down after the short completion. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Brown wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Touchdown, Tigers! And the defense doing work.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the short completion brings up second down. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. It's complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On second down, looking again to throw. He makes the connection. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At the 20, he's got space. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, LSU! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Auburn escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Tigers fans there today could have done without this one being so close.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Mack.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Brown will throw it. He's got the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. This time they'll go to the running game. Oh, the 360. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. The 49ers are in the hurry up.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught close to the marker, it's Mack. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. It's complete on the right side. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They're going to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. The give out of the gun. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Caught over the middle. It's Mack. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Gets it out quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. New set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. LSU quick to the line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Just feeds the running back. The Tigers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone. Going for it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Brown wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The 49ers will call on their punt team. He'll bring it back. It's Durham. Oh, what a move! That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
With the catch, it's Watkins. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
LSU 27, Charlotte 3.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner will be brought down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific game from there in Death Valley. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He's going to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense gets set for second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Looking to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Watkins. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They go to the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Going up top on first down. Got a man. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got his man quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Off play action on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They'll line up for a second down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's caught. It's Sampson. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll just keep slinging it. Makes the catch. It's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run play action. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. He'll keep it himself. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Tigers! And the stomping has commenced.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Western Kentucky. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. The pocket starts to collapse.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Looking to pass, it's Black. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. He gets it away from his own end zone. He gets a block. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Got it in the middle. It's Watkins. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
41, Charlotte 3.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner is stopped. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tom.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Fires the pass. Intercepted. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab on the left. Across the 25, he's got room. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Quick completion to the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the route is on. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And they did tack on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
48, Charlotte, 3.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down and run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This offense has a second down play. Back to pass, it's Black. They're trying to get to him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Oh, look out. There he goes. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over the Astronauts. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. caught in the backfield. It's Green. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Looking downfield, it's Black. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Finds his tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And the 49ers will punt this one away. Looking for a block. It's Durham. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for room, it's Durham. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Leaves it with the back. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll run it to the right side. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. On the move. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The give to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. It would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.